Hello my friends, and welcome to my segment of Pouring from Coast to Coast. Now this week we have been issued a challenge by Britta to use a particular color palette she gave us. Burnt sienna, coral, blood orange, coffee, dark teal, and teal. So I printed out the color scheme on a piece of paper, and then I had to custom mix all of my colors. I put it in a page protector so I could test it on the paper, and if it was wrong I could wipe it off. But I'm pretty happy with what I came up with. Now this burnt sienna is unlike any burnt sienna I've ever seen before. It's more flush color, I think, but so I mixed it, and let's see, I got to turn around so I can read my notes here. I mixed it with white, raw sienna, and cad red dark, or deep. And I think it came pretty close to it. I have two dots here because the first dot was just the paint mixed up. And once I was happy with that, then I added the Floetrol and tested it again. And you can see from these first two, they're very similar. And that is because I'm using Liquitex Fluid Paints, which are highly pigmented. So really it barely changed from the mix and then after adding Floetrol, so I didn't bother. These are with Floetrol on the bottom there. The coral was mixed with those same colors plus vivid red orange to orange it up a bit. Blood orange, I really had trouble with that one because what I have in mind for blood orange and what printed out here are very different. So this was white, cad red deep, red orange, and a bit of raw umber. And coffee was black, white, raw umber, cad red deep, and a bit of hooker's green to knock it back a little bit. It was too red. Then I mixed the teal. My intention was to mix teal and then just darken it a bit, but the teal was mixed with cerulean blue, raw sienna, cad yellow medium, and a bit of turquoise. But I ran out of the cerulean blue, which is the root color here. So for this one, I used the little tiny bit I had left, turquoise, black, and raw sienna. So there we have it. Those are my colors. And then we were allowed to use one metallic and either black or white. And I chose to go with silver. Now the fluid paints, they do make a silver, but it's not as rich as this one, Treasure Gold Platinum. So that's what I'm using in its place. And then the white is also the fluid paint. And I've mixed them all 2 parts Floetrol to 1/2 part paint, and you can see how intense and vivid the colors are. So then the question was, what technique to do? I opted to go with a swipe. I was wanting to do a Dutch pour this week, but I don't have confidence that those colors blown out would be pretty together, so I'm hoping the swipe will work. Wow, can you hear the my laundry going there? Okay, so I'm going to apply them to the paint in just a puddle fashion, and then I'm going to use Australian Floetrol to swipe with. So here we go. I think I'll speed this part up. have enough leftovers that if this doesn't work out, I could try something else with them. So here we go. I just want to tilt it out a little bit. Although I'm planning to, I guess I'm getting pretty good coverage. I'm planning to tilt it quite a bit more after the swipe as well. Losing my wonderful dark teal. Okay. Alrighty, let me get to swiping. I've got this large spatula. I'm going to apply it to this and then swipe in 2 or 3 swipes. I might, or do I want to do the whole thing? I think I'm going to do the whole thing. Yeah, this is wide enough to do the whole shebang, so here we go. I think I'm going to start at this end though, because I would prefer the blues. You know how when you swipe, you lose a lot off the bottom. I think I'm going to turn it around. Swipe this way. Okay, wish me luck. Oops, bad start. And here we go. It's just a shelf lining rubbery stuff. Makes a good swipe tool, I think. All right. I'll let that percolate for a minute, and I'm going to put gloves back on and tilt. Okay. Swipe backgrounds. Swipes, I think, make great backgrounds for the embellishments I like to do. You can, if it's simple enough, you can just paint anything on it, and it works out. But let's see if I can make it a little more interesting by moving things around some. Let's first of all run off that big white stripe. Okay. Now I'll turn it towards you so you can watch it happen. As I change up the bottom there, stretch out those lacy cells. This is not the first color combo I would think of when doing a swipe, but I think it's kind of interesting. Maintain that teal. Now over to this corner down there. I think I rather like it. I'm not sure what orientation. I think I'll set it down like this and bring you in for a closer look. My mind is racing along with ideas for how I would embellish this, what I would paint on it. But let's bring you in to look closer. That Australian Floetrol is really magical stuff. I do like the lacing you get. And over here is kind of pretty with the teal peeking through. And the lacing is coral. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's quite interesting. I hope you like it. I'm anxious to see what everyone else came up with this color scheme, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. It's my turn. I don't know if I'll come up with a challenge or not. We might just let everybody do their own thing next time around, but time will tell. Thanks for joining us, my friends. See you next time.